Good evening, guys. How y'all doing? I got a couple things to talk about. So, one, how do you feel about a no-fly zone? It's been pretty clear that they're not going to do it because it would cause like World War III if we shot down a plane, active war and all that. But think about this. Like, we've already supplied Stinger missiles and other guns in general to the Ukrainian army and just Ukraine in general. And so, like, they're responsible for killing troops, destroying tanks, taking down helicopters. So that is in itself definitely aggressive, at least. So it's kind of iffy. We have already done quite a bit. Like, I understand why Putin's a little bit angry. On top of that, we've sanctioned them. And it's like the only thing we haven't done at this point is go for the gas because that would really affect us. In California, it's like $7. Oof, I lived there for a while and it was $5 when I was there, and that was bad enough. Like, well, thanks. Glad I don't drive anymore. I mean, don't got an option. But yeah, back on topic. So, how do you think it's going to play out? Because Russia and Putin have decided now that they're going to send in mercenaries. And that could be a good and a bad thing because mercenaries are better generally because they're not these young conscripts or 17-year-olds just out of place thinking they're on a military drill. These guys are like trained for combat and more effective, but they also have smaller numbers and they can still die from getting shot. And these Ukrainians are very, very determined. And then that opens up the question, are we allowed to put in PMCs? Because they're doing it. Private military contract. Like, they got the mercenaries. Are we going to do that? I don't see, like, I bet you, I haven't looked, but I bet you that, because Ukrainians asked for people to come and fight. There might be some Americans. I know that when that happened with Afghanistan and Iraq, PMCs went to that, so why not here? I don't know. You gotta think what I'm thinking, because we've already almost engaged with them in, like, different ways. So this could really escalate. I feel like it already has, but at the same time, we're in a bit of a stalemate because that column, it stopped, and part of the reason it got stopped is because Ukraine destroyed, self-sabotaged one of their own bridges, which was great. Would have done the same thing. On top of that, they have logistic problems. They can't get the gas and all that. Plus, their troops are all hungry as hell. This wasn't supposed to take that long. Just shows how crazy Putin is. He thought this was going to be over by this point. So now he's got to hire more people to go do his dirty work. How do you guys think it's going to go? And what do you feel about, like, the escalations? It's crazy, man. They're all asking for a no-fly zone. I agree we can't do it, but at the same time, with what I've listed, why not? We're going toward war. I truly believe we're headed in that direction. If this doesn't get solved soon, that's where it's going to go, because it's only up from here. The war crimes, they're talking about possibly using chemical weapons at this point. I mean, Putin did that in Syria. We know he has got no problem doing it. He can level cities. He's doing it. He's done it today. He's leveling a whole city. And it's sad. It's very sad because there's already 1 million people displaced at this point. And just hold strong, guys. Hold strong. I believe in you.